one of the things that was so special to me is that when all the students were doing their theme projects for the 2 years that Ethan was there, we learned from the students. I never knew that.
Yeah.
You know, they taught us a lot. The huge thing about it is that it is not just an education about some academic subjects. The students learn how to be good human beings. It's the kind of thing that all parents and grandparents really want their child or grandchild to do, is learn how do you get along with other people. That is something that CELC does do. You educate the entire person. None of that gets covered in public schools, and it's so important in life. They have to internalize it, and they do internalize it with the way that CELC helps them to become better human beings. They become the kind of people that you're like, oh my gosh, that's what I wanted. You know, it's so breathtaking. It is to the benefit of the whole world.
They get inspired by what each other is doing, and it brings them to the next level. This really gives you that experience at the most formative age of being in a community where there's trust and a feeling of safety. That community is just so precious. It's just I just I can't imagine what my life would have been like if I had experienced middle school like that. It would just be unbelievably amazing.
I was so pleasantly surprised to see was the Kenyan nonviolence and the mindfulness piece, because in a big way, that's huge.
It's so relevant.
It's relevant, and it speaks to, not just the school community and resolution and, seeing and hearing the end of everybody, individually. It comes home, and again, another thing that goes to work, because I found myself, there at the unit I was at, having another opportunity to open the dialogue on lots of little things that, not necessarily parents who had kids at CELC with, but parents of students in the various public school systems saying, hey, my daughter, they're having this conversation, they're learning this, and I would just get these dumbfounded looks like, wow, can I send my kid there next week? Academically, you couldn't want for more, but from the social standpoint, the social significance of learning, belonging, and really helping to structure a community. How can you be an architect of the community? I think that the CELC experience gave my daughter some bricks to lay in the foundation. Wow, Harper saw this. Wow, she's got this story. That's going to stick with her for life. So just so many slices that collectively put together it's just a lifetime of an educational experience.
We did notice a big difference when our daughter CELC helped take her from that kid's annoying to that kid had a bad day today, which was a huge difference for us. In a big, she's an only child, in a big environment. Her experience with other kids was shallow enough that she just was willing to leave it at that. And she seemed to think that my job as a dad was sort of mob enforcer. That kid annoyed me. What do you want me to do? We want to go beat him up. But she actually got to saying that kid had a bad day today, and actually, didn't ruin her day, and she felt some empathy, and that was a huge step forward for us.